Hey everyone, it's Jennifer from stampwithjennifer.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to show you how to use our envelope punch board. So when you receive your envelope punch board, it's going to have all the measurements you need to make about 60 different size envelopes right there on the envelope punch board. So you're never going to lose your instructions, and it's always going to be easy. There is one correction on this board for this A8 size card. Instead of 10.5, it's 10 5/8, and instead of 4.5, it's 4 3/8. So you may want to make note of that. Okay, and I'll tell you what that means in just a second. So everything we need is right here. So the first thing you want to do to use your board is decide what size is the card that you need to make an envelope for. And the card sizes are listed right here. So if you have a 3 by 3 card, here's what you do, and so on. So I'm going to make an envelope for a card that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is what size I make my cards. So that's what this column is. And then here it tells me my paper size is 8 by 8. So I've cut myself an 8 by 8 piece of designer paper. You can use cardstock as well. And then it says score line is 3 1/2. Okay, so let me pull my little scoring tool out, and I'm going to put this over to the 3 1/2 inch mark. And go ahead at 3 1/2. By the way, don't get confused like I did when I first pulled mine out to use it. I thought 3 1/2 was here because there's a 3 and there's a half, but it starts at 0 and goes 1 2 3 4 5, so make sure you're going the right direction. At 3 1/2 you punch and score, and don't press super hard when you're using designer series paper because you'll cut it. Now we're not going to use these measurements anymore. I'm just going to line up this little pointy thing with that score mark all the way around. So punch and score. Again, lining it up with the little score mark here. Punch and score. Make sure you get it in the groove. And one more time. Punch and score. That is all there is to it. This is so easy. And I actually did not pay attention to the direction of the stripes because I want the flowers to be on the outside. But you can obviously pay attention and monitor that. So that's how you make an envelope. Check it out. Is that easy or what? However, I think these pointy things look ugly. But of course there's a solution to that. Right here. They call it the reverse punch. I call it a corner rounder. You can use this for your other stamping projects as well and round those corners. I recommend you put the adhesive on this part because if you put it here, it's going to go too far and you're going to seal it right up here. So you put your adhesive on this little flap right here. Just like that. And you can use whatever adhesive is your favorite. And then you can seal it shut with adhesive as well, especially if you're mailing it. Tape it, you know, whatever you want to do. But there you go. Envelope punch board. It's awesome. So I hope to see you again at stampwithjennifer.blogspot.com.